Alright, well I thought I'd make a little video of my mods for the Jayco Owners Forum, since everybody likes to see mods. I haven't done a lot, but thought I'd show you what I've done. Up here in Tennessee, still got a little snow on the ground, and actually first nice warm day, it's all melting, so it's a good day to get out and do some mods. So, one of the first mods I added was this Barker Jack. It has been a great addition, much better than trying to crank up and down, especially with those spring bars. That just makes it so much easier, and much easier to level and everything else. I'd highly recommend making that one of your first mods. Let's see, also got a wingman on my antenna, and it's not too bad. It actually brings in a couple more stations. It actually does better than I thought it would do, and for 25 bucks, not too bad. I'm also wired in here permanently. I went ahead and added a 30 amp outlet so I can keep plugged in all the time, which is really nice because I like to come out and tinker. Also added today's mod was this Max Air fan, the Turbo Max, trying to get a little bit better airflow in the camper from that dinky fan. So before I had on there just this little Camco cheapy cover that came with the camper when I bought it. The dealer put it on when I got it, and I haven't cleaned it. I've had it on about a year and a half, and it's already pretty clogged up. So between that little screen getting clogged up and that little fan, it's not going to do much. So then hopefully my summer mod is to get rid of this tree. I don't like parking under a tree, but it's all I've got right now. So as we go inside, one of the other things that I added right away was this Progressive Industries EMS, and it tells me the voltage, current, and frequency of what my power is. I can go ahead and plug in without having to go up to the pedestal and test for voltage and test for reverse polarity and all that. It does it all for me, and if it's not right, it won't let it on the camper, or the power come in the camper. And I actually added a little, or I pulled this piece off right here and was able to pull the cord up just behind here, so it didn't really leave anything permanent other than these two little screw holes which I could fill. So that's going to be a pretty easy thing to take out if I ever sell the camper. And then down here, you can see this, I just cut a little hole right there to snake the wire up, fish the wire up there, so that was pretty easy to get that in. So, and that comes down to this drawer. Let me take this drawer out here. I'm sure that looks good. Okay, so in here, there's the EMS down there. That's what the words on it. The wire comes out the little storage box there, goes into the EMS, comes out, and then goes into the load center. So, and then I screwed it in just the corner of the wheel well there, and it's good and secure, and that works great. So, and then while I'm down here in the load center, if you look, you've got some extra wires in here. They're all labeled, and they match the fuses that are in your box here. So if you ever want to add any accessories, you can do that. I have added just a couple things. I've got a little flashlight down here, a rechargeable flashlight, and it runs right into that box. And so I've always got a recharged flashlight going, just in case I ever need it. And then in my fridge, there's a guy on eBay that sells these nice little fans. I had a heck of a time last year keeping my fridge cold and even. But he's got this little fan, and it's got a little alligator clip on, and when you clip it to the fins there it is, it completes the ground. And you got a little circulating fan in there that's much better than those little battery-operated ones. So we'll be trying that this summer, and I think it's going to do a lot better job. Thought about putting a switch on it, but it's just as easy when I'm not using it just to pull the alligator clip off, and it does just fine. Put a regular household electronic thermostat on here. Works much better. It's a little more sensitive than the one that came with it. Not as much of a temperature swing, so I like it. Back here, let's see, here is my control I added for the Max fan. Much more air. It's not too loud. If I turn it all the way high, I can hear it pretty well, but on low, since the fan's out there, outside of the camper, it's really quiet. I did leave the old fan in assembly up here just because if I ever sell it and decide to take it off or do something else, it's there and I haven't ripped it out. I was trying to do as less intrusive mods as I can in case I ever sell the camper. I don't have a bunch of holes or leftover stuff. Also, I just added these little corner shelves right here, one for my son and daughter to put some little things on. They're always complaining they have nowhere to set their stuff. And like he's got his iPod, my son's been in here playing. One thing I found out that there's an outlet down here, so that's great. She can charge her, little Game Boy or whatever. But up here, there's no outlet. So I just drilled a little 1-inch hole right there. And it comes right over here to the TV, behind the TV. And it goes back there, and I can run some cords to do some charging. So I think that's going to work good. So we'll see how that does. And then one other thing, I don't guess this is a mod, but just something I figured out. I bought a memory foam cover for the bed and some new sheets. Target's a great place to get sheets, by the way, at the end of the season, because they always put them on clearance, and I don't care. They don't have to match anything. But I got these. Let's see if you can see them. I call them sheet suspenders. And see where they? There they are. They call it a little sheet suspender, and you put it on the corner, and it pulls them tight. And I'm not going to spend that extra money on short queen sheets and pay all that extra for them. So I just got those little sheet suspenders, and it pulls them tight on all the corners, and I no longer have that big bunch up in the middle or messing with the sheets coming off anymore. So that's really helped a lot. They were like $5 at Target. So that's pretty much it for now on the mods here in the bunkhouse. So as I do some more, I'll post some more videos, and we'll be seeing you guys later.